It's Luke with Tailgating Challenge here this evening. We're going to check out one of the coolest, pun intended, ways you can have a mixed drink. And right here we have the Meltdown Ice Press. And so this is made out of copper. It's supposed to be like the top shelf way you can make ice. Like literally, I don't know if there's a way you can make ice that's going to be more pristine, amazing, and just awesome, right, than this. Or so they tell me. So now what we're going to do, we're going to unbox this. We're going to see what it looks like. Then we're going to put it through the Tailgating Challenge to see how it does and if it's worth your time to put into your cup. All right, let's see what we got in our box here. Oh man, it's got some serious weight to it. Right here, you can see so this is copper. So antimicrobial is one of the big reasons they use copper for this. And you can see we got Tailgating Challenge here. It is vacuum packed in this thing. I mean, this is some serious weight. I was not expecting it to be that heavy. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, looks like some tumblers and cups that they put in here too. So let's get back over here and see what else we got. Two of those are in there. All right, copper topper. Usage, copper aluminum ice press, the best of both worlds. Solid copper top, aluminum base. Let's see, the hover cover, 99.8% solid copper. Base consists of solid aluminum. Pinless hover cover designed for smooth operation. Trickle down grooves visibly guide the melted water. Molded non-slip rubber feet. And then we got the usage back here and cleaning. So what we'll do now, we'll go ahead and get all this opened up and then we'll walk step by step on how we're going to try to make the perfect top shelf ice cubes for your drink. All right, so we are back. These right here, we joked that these were like really sweet swag and tumblers. And while they still kind of look like that, they play a critical role in getting the ice going. So this is the vamoose. This is the silicone piece right here. There's a few steps. We'll read them out loud and walk through them together so you can see them on camera as well too. So fill the vamoose clear ice device 3/4 of the way full with water. Next up, we're going to take this silicone cup right here and put it into the clear ice device. The water will come up through the holes in the bottom of the cup. All right, and last step on this is we're gonna push the silicone cup all the way until the line meets at the side over here and they connect. Then we're gonna put it in the freezer and allow it to freeze before we do our next step. And our last step is go ahead and fill it up to that fill line you see right there before we put it in the freezer. On in here into the freezer and let them get nice and cold. All right, so we got it out of the freezer now. We're gonna get this block out and then it's gonna be ice baby time. Let's see what we got in here. All right, they do say to let it sit out. We just pulled it out of the freezer, let it sit out for a minute or two so there's not as much chance of it cracking or damaging, so we'll come right back to it after just a minute. All right, so we let it sit for a few minutes. We're gonna try to work it out now of the latex and see our ice block that we got. It's my first time trying this, so there may be an easier way. I'm still learning as I go. Feels all pretty nice. All right, so there's you can say it's pretty clear ice the way it makes right there. And so here's our next part where we become, instead of mixologist, iceologist. So again, this is heavier than you expect with over 99% pure copper. And then we're putting it in here and then we're gonna press it. This is the part I'm really interested to see how it goes. I'm just gonna sit on top and see. I can see it. If you come here, you can see it melting around the sides and dripping down into the kind of the pan there as it gets to be a perfect ice ball. It's crazy how it melts. That was really cold ice. And it's just melting in this thing, forming a great ice ball, I think. Wow. I thought I was gonna have to work at this. You don't even have to touch it really for it to go down and start doing this thing. It's pretty incredible. But of course we want to see what the ice ball looks like. So let's go grab a cup and then we'll pull the top. All right, let's unveil it. That looks like a perfect, see if I can pick it up here by the light. That's like a perfect sphere. A sphere, if you will. Beautiful. All right, let's pull it out. This comes with the tongs like this. See, I feel like, can I even grip this thing with the tongs? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, I can. There you go. Wow. That is crystal clear, amazing, really fast. Put it in our cup. And this thing is ready for the perfect cocktail. But before we do that, you may be asking, well, Luke, I can get ice balls out of my freezer or other things. Let's get a few of those out and let's put them to the tailgating challenge side by side right now. All right, so we got a couple of ice balls from our freezer. Like you can just see right off the bat, like the clarity from what the freezer made to what this is. This is like just beautiful, see-through, perfectly shaped. You can see these aren't perfect spheres. You can see a lot of the ice crystal formations in them. Let's put them in there and see them melting. If one melts faster than the other, I don't know if that's a perfect 1-to-1 ratio, but it might give us a little bit of an idea too. All right, so this is about 2 hours later. You can see similar ice melt, but still definitely a difference in just the size and clarity of this. All right, so again, this was the ice melt press right here. Again, it's got a higher price tag on there. And I was a little, when I got it, I was like, you know, are people really going to actually like need this, want this, buy this? 99% pure copper. As we talked about, this is heavier than you would think. 16 to 17 pounds, depending on which model you get. But again, the ice balls that it makes are some of the clearest, purest, and just look totally different than the ones you're normally getting out of your fridge. So if you really want to drink top shelf ice, this could be for you. One of the tips, make sure you follow the instructions when you're filling up the containers with it so you don't have too much of the block of ice going in there. Because again, that'll make sure you get a better ice ball. Let it sit on the counter for just a couple of minutes when you pull the ice out of the freezer before you put it in here so you don't crack it and it has just a clear, more perfect ice ball out there. Again, I'm Luke with Tailgating Challenge. I love testing awesome tailgating products and maybe having a couple of good drinks on the side as well too. Check out the website at bottom screen to see all those fun product reviews that we do. And then subscribe to us on all of our social media channels because what we do is we test stuff just like this and then we give you a chance to win fun stuff every single week. Until next time, if you're ready to drink top shelf like a champ with the best, most clearest ice you're ever going to see, this could be for you. Cheers.